I've been lucky enough to ride snowmobiles everywhere. I've ridden them in every snow state in the United States, all across Canada. I've ridden in Denali in Alaska. I've crossed the glaciers in Iceland. I've ridden in Arctic Circle, Scandinavia, Norway, and Finland. And I even rode snowmobiles in the high Andes of South America. But I always enjoy coming back home to Minnesota because this is the best snowmobiling in the world. My name is C.J. Ramstead, and I've been riding snowmobiles for over 30 years. These are some of my favorite places to ride in Minnesota. Come on, let's take a look. Which way do you want to go? When there's snow on the ground in Minnesota, you can go practically anywhere on a snowmobile. There are over 20,000 miles of groomed and marked trails leading anywhere you want to go. You just have to decide. I really enjoy riding here in the Savannah Portage State Forest because the trails curve around between the trees and up and around the cedar bogs, and there's big spruces and balsams and stuff here. It's just gorgeous. One of the things we have in Minnesota that makes our snowmobiling so great are long corridor trails like this one behind me. This one goes west of here about 50 miles. These trails are generally old rail grades that have been converted into snowmobile trails. We've got tunnels and bridges and everything it takes to make them into really good touring avenues for us to travel on. And they go from town to town, gives us an opportunity to go saddlebagging, which is something we invented here in Minnesota. Start in one town, ride all day, stay overnight in another town. One of the keys to spectacular snowmobiling is right here, a trail groomer. Over 250 snowmobile clubs are organized in Minnesota. They're set up to groom the trails, print maps, mark the corners, and they drive these big rigs to keep the trails nice and smooth. They have a $7 million budget, and they get it right every year. Right there, huh? It's cool that all these snowmobile trails have trail maps because we can spend the evenings looking over the trail maps and imagining where we're going to go the next day. We'll get together and we'll pick out features along the trail where we might stop, or places where we might want to take a picture, or places where we might be able to ride for a long time without crossing a road. Well, we have an advantage in Minnesota in that we have all these lakes, and it's kind of what I call a steady state riding, where you get out on a big lake and you're settling into a nice pace, 30, 40 miles an hour, and you're riding along with your friends, and it's like being a little fighter squadron, and the snow dust is coming off your skis and scenery moving by, and it's just a spectacular feeling, unlike anything else that I can think of. Well, there's nothing like snowmobiling. You can go anywhere on a snowmobile, and especially in Minnesota, and there's so much to see. There's so many interesting scenic places and so much backcountry, and a snowmobile just takes you there like a magic carpet.